John from PB Nation. I am here with the new Gunfighter trigger frame from Shocktech. This frame came out literally yesterday, and I've had a lot of questions about it, so I wanted to try and answer them all at once. Basically what it is it's a new slider grip frame for an autococker. That simple. However, what it does differently, you can see because I removed the grips, and the internals are a dramatic departure from traditional slider frames. Basically, it's a cam action instead of the traditional sear and slider. And what it does is there's an adjustment from the bottom, an adjustment from the top that allows you to adjust how far the trigger moves. Then this trigger is incredible that they have taken all of the slop out of it. It just simply doesn't move side to side even a fraction of a millimeter. So it is much more precise in how you can set it up. The other cool part is because of that cam action, as you pull it, for basically as much as you pull it back, the sear moves basically twice as much. So it's very easy to set up that short, literally 2 millimeter trigger pull. Now, there is only one spring now in it. That spring is not adjustable. But what is adjustable is the back stop and the front stop. And since I have this I have this bottom line set up, so I can adjust the backwards travel on the trigger with everything connected on the gun. So I'm actually going to put it so far forward that the trigger doesn't even move a little bit, and then back it up, and you can see that you can control every bit of that adjustment right on the gun. The other adjustment does require that you remove the grip frame from the gun, so I'm not going to adjust that right now. The sear itself is very different from a traditional sear. It's basically like an inverted lug now. It's almost wedge shaped. You can adjust that sear, but we're not going to do that obviously, just because it's much easier to adjust the lug, and you can do that with the gun fully assembled. To adjust the sear, you do have to take it apart. The back of the grip frame, where it says Gunfighter, is a little bit more beefed up, but honestly, you don't notice it holding the gun. Obviously, I have the grips removed just so you can see the inner workings of it. You can see how it all comes together. But as far as the comfort of it, very comfortable. As far as how fast you can shoot it, if you're into short trigger pulls and want to keep a slider, then this is definitely a frame you should look at. There is no safety on the gun, so people that remove a safety, you don't have to have the big hole with it missing. As far as making it so you can adjust it, most bottom lines will make it so you have to remove the bottom line. I set up this Shocktech one so the bottom line went backwards, and then made sure there wasn't an on-off on it, and between those two things it made it very easy to adjust with the grip frame on and with the bottom line on, but every grip frame and every bottom line won't allow you to do that. Another advantage that a lot of people will find with this particular grip frame is it's very difficult to short stroke. Obviously, it depends a little bit on how you set it up, but overall, grip frame's cool as hell. I look forward to playing with it more. Like I said, wanted to show you it without the grips so you could see the internals on it and see more about the new Shocktech Gunfighter frame. Alright, put grips back on the SFL on the Gunfighter frame, put a tank on it. We're obviously indoors because it's 11 degrees or something ridiculous outside, but you're not going to be able to tell anything about the sound signature, but it's an autococker. You hopefully will be able to see the frame cycling the gun a little bit. Seems to shoot pretty fast, pretty effortlessly. Looking forward to taking it on the field real soon.